Chapter 13, The Final Bow. At the Spotlight Awards ceremony, you and your friends nervously await the competition results as the judge takes the floor. Cameras swivel toward the stage. Each year, judging 10 world-class youth stage productions seems like an impossible feat, but the results are in. Coming in third is the Johannesburg Collectors won One Night Dawn. He applauded the cast and crew accept the award on stage. I think that was the werewolf drama that came before us. I don't know whether to be disappointed or relieved. Of course we're relieved. We have to defeat Saturn at all costs. Coming in second is... He squeezed Scott's hand, not daring to breathe. Saturn School for the Humanities, Romeo and Juliet. What? Someone else got first place? I'm gonna be so pissed over broke our streak. As the Saturn kids briefly rise to make a speech, you all murmur amongst yourselves. My confused emotions are intensifying. Stay strong, Sawyer. Stay strong, Sawyer. Stay strong, Sawyer. We got this in the bag. And now, the one you've been waiting for. The winner of Spotlight International Theater's Festival Best Youth Production is Oliver M. Berry High School's The Tempest, the musical. Oh. If this is a dream, I don't want to wake up. You'll rise a bit unsteadily and head up to the stage, dazed. Congratulations. Do we make a speech now? Sky shrugs from his spot, hidden behind you and Rory, shielded from the audience's view. If AJ makes me speak, I'll riot. I'll keep this short and sweet. AJ moves past you and steps up to the mic. He pauses briefly, gathering his thoughts. We're grateful for this honor. We spent so many nights dreaming of accepting an award on the stage that I can scarcely believe this is reality. I'd like to thank our incomparable casting crew, our teachers, and everyone else who made this possible. AJ steps back from the mic. AJ steps back from the microphone, motioning for the rest of you to speak. You come forward. Step back. Let them, my haters drive me this far. I can put Scott in the spotlight. I am a creature fueled by spite. Success is the best revenge. Thanks to our rivals, a certain set of parents, and everyone else who doubted us for making me as powerful as I am today. Once everyone else has the chance to speak, you return to your seats. As you make your way back to your seats, you pause briefly by the Saturn cast. They glower at you, simmering. And just say what you want and get over with. I can't believe you amateurs broke our first place streak. We won't forget this. Neither will we. We're very proud of ourselves. Not even you can wreck this moment. We worked hard and we won fair and square. More than fair and square. We won despite your immature meddling. I call this victory for the history books. We're gonna celebrate now. Don't you have somebody's props to go try and steal or something? Gloat while you can. We're coming for you next year. You won because of a fluke. Come on, let's go talk to the judges. I'm sure they made a mistake. Good luck with that. Hawaiian would definitely put you in their good graces for next year. The Zion kids choke away, and you and your friends high five. After a final round of applause, the ceremony concludes. You all get to leave the theater. As you follow the crowd to the hall, still gripping the trophy, someone pushes you to the mob and approaches your group. So your love, it's a privilege to meet you. Your performance as Milo was electrifying. You and your Fahrenheit both have that magnetic star quality you were riveted on stage. Thanks. I'm glad you liked us. I'm a talent scout for Lance Peak Entertainment. I know many agencies will be interested in getting their hands on your star power, but the early bird gets the worm, so... The scout hands you each a glossy business card. If you're interested in making this transition to the big screen, give me a ring. This is really happening. Yes, I will. We're definitely interested. Great, we'll be in touch. As the scout walks away, you and Roy turn slightly to each other. Wow, our first time being scouted. You're not the only one who's been noticed. Look. Behind you, AJ lets out a nervous, mechanical laugh as he converts to it, and intellectual looking stranger. You may know me from my critical work for the Theorist Review magazine. It is my pleasure to meet you. I've read your columns analyzing contemporary theater religiously. Would you be interested in doing an interview discussing your directional approach to The Tempest? I'd love to have the privilege of sitting down and picking your brain. Of course, I'll give you my information. We can chat a bit now if you like. Wonderful. I would also love to have a word with you two phenomenal romantic leads in your Prospero. Local ex-wizard at your service. You and your friends spend the rest of your evening enjoying the tension and reveling in your victory. The next morning, after a brief taxi ride, you and Dylan step into your aunt's apartment building. So, we're really doing this. We're gonna meet our biological aunt, a total stranger who's our only shot at knowing about our family history? Yeah, I guess so. My whole stomach is butterflies. I feel my insides are taking flight. I'm excited, but I'm also terrified. I hope that's normal. I'm scared too. Man, she knew our birth parents like we never did. She must know all about what happened to them. I'm freaking out. Bro, what number did you say your apartment is? I can't find it. 12C. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. All the holes are the same. I think we're getting lost. Where's my phone map or for apartment buildings? You sure we're in the right place? Maybe she gave us the wrong address. I should check the address. It's okay, we'll find the apartment. This is just how our apartments are. What do you expect? A mansion like Amber's? No, what I'm saying is I'm nervous. Wait, hold on, I found the apartment. If I had to say apartment one more damn time. You lift your hand to knock and then pause, glancing at Dylan. You sure you're ready for this? Yeah, I am. No matter what happens, I'm here for you, okay? You're my sister, and I know this is scary for you. It's scary for both of us. I think you're brave, so maybe braver than me. If not for you, we wouldn't be here. So, thanks for being stubborn. Last time you hear me say that. Anytime. Well, we can't stand here forever. Let's meet our aunt. You knock 3 times, and wait. Hear bustling inside, and the yapping of a dog, and then the door opens. Wendy, you're a real person. Trust me, I'm having the same reaction. Must be Sawyer and Dylan. That's us. Oh. A blurry shape comes zooming out your legs, pulling at your ankles, and panting heavily. Ew. Simmer down, girl. Kids, come on in. Don't mind her. She's just excited to meet you as I am. You step into Wendy's apartment. What the fuck did I just say? Looking around at the art on the walls and the various projects scattered about. Silhouette behind you, her tongue rolling out. If I had to say that, apartment word, one word, motherfucking time. Something smells great. I made cinnamon buns, and they should be done in a minute. Just room at the kitchen table. Why don't you both tuck in at the place? Enough for you, baby girl. I have some veggies and meat from the market in your bowl now. I spoil Sybil like the daughter I never had, except for when she chews up the errands. Then it's normal dog food for a week. I can feel a dog Tino's jealousy from all the way across the ocean. As two of you head for the table, Dylan spots a red soccer jersey hanging on the wall, and Dylan's eyes go wide. Yo, is that a signed Bergkamp jersey? Did you see him play in person? Yes, actually. Your dad took me for my 16th birthday. We waited hours just so I could shake Bergkamp's hand and get his autograph. Wow, so cool. You're definitely related to me. Dylan, I'm surprised you're into football. Or soccer to you. I guess, since you're before my spotlight, I assumed you were both theater buffs. Sorry I got into theater this year. I've been an athlete most of my life. One of those steamed pastries onto your plate, pour some tea, and then sits down with you, studying your faces with a warm smile. It's a dream come true, finally, seeing you two all grown up. You had such a lovely shock when you emailed me. It was so polite and sweet. I could tell all the loves made you well. But enough of me. You two must have a billion questions. Please, ask away. First of all, we want to know everything about our birth parents. We read a journal they wrote for us before we were born, so we know their names. I remember when they were keeping that journal. They put a lot of love into it. But there's so much more to find out. Get out of the way. Wonder how my parents died. Mom and Dad never told us, and up until meeting you, we didn't want to know very much. We were scared. But right now, it so breaks my heart to think about. Your parents were so young, only in their late 20s. You were near a year old. They were driving to a restaurant for their first night out together since your birth, and and you were at home with a babysitter, and there was a bad rainstorm that night. Kayla's truck driver got distracted from the road and caused an accident. I'll never forget waking up to the call from the police. That makes me mad. Not for one guy who might know our birth parents. Might have never been adopted. We could have grown up like regular kids. Not that our adopted parents didn't give us a totally normal and great life. No, I get it. You have no reason to apologize for how you feel. I am still angry too. I don't know what our parents are like our age. Well, I can't speak for Faith, but Alan was the greatest sibling. We were best friends. I feel that way about Dylan, most of the time. He was an awkward guy. I used to joke he was a geezer at 10 years old. But when the mood struck him, he could captivate a whole room with his presence. Sounds a little like Sawyer tripping over his feet and then somehow getting standing ovations on stage. He had a heart of gold too, always looking out for his friends and for me. If you were in trouble, he'd come right to your rescue. Alan knew Faith after Alan met her. She was sort of firecracker. She was friends with everyone, and she had the biggest dreams. She wanted to be an actress, and if she was through here, I swear she'd be on her way to making it. I don't know what the rest of her family's like. I bet there's more parks out there than just you. You'd be correct. Faith's parents are the sweetest. They live in Manchester and still host the best parties despite being quite old. Maybe we can meet them sometime too, if we're ever here again. One day, I especially love to introduce you to the cousins on my side of the family. Creativity runs in her blood. One of the younger ones has a band, another is an inspiring playwright. Wait, what about your parents? I hope we have 2 sets of biological grandparents. My parents are a weird subject. The rest of the family is more fun. Do you ever have family reunions? It'd be so cool to meet everybody. Not formally. We mostly get together in small groups when people are around, but I can plan one for you too if you want. It was hard enough just meeting you. No offense. I mean, maybe one day I'd be ready. Luckily, I'm not going anywhere. We can check in on that potential reunion in another 5 years. You chewing your pastry, taking your aunt's words. Beside you, Dylan shifts in her seat uncomfortably. Aunt Wendy, what is it doing? I have a question too. Dylan takes a deep breath and looks Wendy in the eye, so especially of hurt. When the accident happened, why didn't you take us in? Why didn't you want us? I had a feeling you asked that sooner or later. Well, it's not fair to ask her. She's already being nice enough to spend time with us. I don't want to wreck this. I have to know. I can't have a relationship with her if this is in the back of my mind. It's a fair question, and you deserve to know the answer. You can always ask me anything, no matter how heavy or difficult. I was in my senior year of high school when your parents passed. I just turned 17. That's barely older than us. I can't imagine if I suddenly had to raise twin babies in high school. Neither could I. I wasn't even an adult, let alone qualified to nurture 2 babies into well-adjusted people. Realistically, I would have had to drop out, and my whole life would have been derailed. So I had to make a hard decision. Plus, you were already dealing with the death of your brother. That's a lot. It was. And Faith's parents were already caring for her ailing grandfather, so they didn't have the means to help. For complicated reasons, my parents didn't step in, and I didn't feel comfortable asking them to. We read our parents' journal. I know biological dad didn't get along with your parents. That's an understatement. Our dad wasn't a good man, and Al and I wouldn't have wished our childhood on Al's babies. In that case, I guess it turned out for the best. Thanks for being honest. Of course. Besides, it was important to your parents that we were raised across the pond where they met. I didn't want to take away their wishes for you. So, I took point in getting to know the best adoption agency I could find, making sure you end up in homes with good people. You'd always lead it there. We love being lows. Plus, if we lived in England, I never have been on this football team. I mean, not the soccer one, the one with tackling. And I never would let my girlfriend's guy. Your parents would be so proud to raise you to a leader. I'm sorry I wasn't part of your lives until now, but I want you to make that decision on your own. Well, we know you now, and that's what matters. Can we see a picture of what my birth parents look like? Oh, of course. Of course you wanted to see that. Of course you want to see what they look like. Here, follow me. Bonnie leads you down the short hallway into the living room, where you find pictures on the walls and painting supplies scattered about. Watch out for the cup of water in the ground. I forgot to clean up from painting this morning. Silly me. Aw, you did a portrait of a bird. You get the prettiest birds up in the trees, especially this little prat with sparrow who keeps pecking the wind in the glass as if he can get through. Gives me a good vantage point to both. It gives me a good vantage point to both paint him and scold him. Anyway, yes, here we are. When he brings over a photograph of a smiling man and woman with a striking resemblance to you and Dylan. Resting on your dad's passion, so warm and full of love. And that wasn't watching sports on mentality or writing commercial jingles for his work. He was always in the shed out back. He liked working with his hands, and he always had a new project. He built his table actually. Whoa, it's a bow. It's like something you buy at a furniture store. I wish he could have taught us. Our data sets are already great, but Dylan I knew carpentry. Give me something else. He actually helped with sets for your mother's shows. I know he would have done the same for yours. She looks aging and we're not. Your attention settles on the image of your mom, taking the spark in her eyes. Your mother never made it to Broadway, but she took up a job directing local children's shows. She loved nurturing her little actors and helping them grow. I always knew she would be an amazing parent. I wish we could have had the chance to find out. This photograph was taken soon after your parents met. If you had the time, I'd love to tell you that story. If you want a story to play from your biological dad's perspective and find out how your parents fell in love. I lived my whole life and now I want to know all the stories I missed out on. That's what I said. We come this far, we want to make sure we find out everything. In that case, you're in for a happy tale. I never forget how Alan told what he called me from his trip to the States. This is, in my opinion, like the most boring chapter of like the whole books. The whole chapter of book 3. It's just like the most boring one to me. Hell, even book 2. Hell, even book 1. Playing as your biological father, Alan Park. It's the spring of 1999, and you was in an American coffee shop. It's the morning of watching locals on their spring break while drinking the best espresso in town. This is the dream. You settle back with your drink, surveying the coffee shop. You spot her. Man, she is lovely. Suddenly, Robin knocks into her coffee, spilling it all over her notebook. Cut, my final paper. I can help. I'm making choice. I know it's called choices, but I'm making choices in this part. And just do it. You just swipe a pile of napkins on the counter and start furiously blotting out the woman's notebook with them. Oh my goodness. Is that right? You want to help? It's no trouble, really. Whatever you're working on looks important. We don't want you to lose it to a coffee spill. Coffee quickly soaks through the napkins, soon rendering them useless. At least we got some of the damage. It's hopeless. My final paper's ruined. Thank you for trying. It's not hopeless. Look, if you put your face really close, you can see lines where your pen dug into the paper. You can trace them. We? No way, you've done enough. Honestly, I'm happy too. I'm being lazy towards today. I have nothing else to do. Look, the letter A and the word staging. It might take us a bit, but we can save your paper. You're way too hot. I mean, helpful. Helpful. You don't even know me. Why are you so invested in this? Because I do the same for anyone in need. You're panicking, and it was a lot of coffee, and I had to pant. Some math. I don't know. I had plenty of fall on my face moments where other people just gawk. Good thing I've never particularly fit in with other people. Funny, neither have I. Might be because I'm bloody accident prone. Knowing me is mortally dangerous. I'll take that risk. In that case, I should at least tell you my name. I'm Faith. I'm Alan. And wait, you're so bloody. Your accent. You must be a fellow Brit. You sure about that, partner? Oh no, my mistake. You're from the region of America where they sound like Hollywood westerns. They all sound that way to me. You have to be more specific. Careful, the sheriff might hear him angle you with his lasso. You're funny. In all seriousness, my parents live in Manchester, but I'm doing a master's program here. I'm studying theater, and I'm so close to being done with my thesis. This notebook holds my entire draft so far. Can't believe I might have wrecked it. I'm so close to moving to New York and auditioning for shows, and this paper is one thing left. Don't worry, I'll rescue your thesis. Something this important can't be lost in an instant. You have bigger dreams for your future than me. I only think ahead to when I should schedule the DVR for the football match. I loved acting since I was a little girl. I was put in place with the other neighborhood kids, thinking I'd be on Broadway one day. Oh goodness, I'm sorry. Remember to a stranger, you must have other things to do than listen to my life story. It's alright, it's better than me rambling. These stories are keeping me if I'm making a fool of myself. By all means, continue. You, my knight with shining and sword supplies of food, possible, and save my life. I don't know about your life, but this is getting more and more readable. I might only need to rewrite the latest couple paragraphs. I should get going though. I should put out a hairdryer at my dorm. My dorm. The last bit of damage needs to pick guns. Faith moves to pick pack her things, ready to walk out the coffee shop, disappearing forever. Alright. Will you, me, go, please? Out with you, I will go. Out with you, I will go, young Skywalker. You really do go to school here in America. Right. Let's pretend that was my best Yoda impression and not paralyzing anxiety. Wait, you said yes? For real? Yes, silly. So every day a charming Brit comes by and rescues my thesis. Wow. Oh my goodness. Stars. Joy division. Holy biscuits. My... Just then, she leans across the table and quiets you with a small kiss. I know it's only spring break, and I'm about to graduate and focus on my acting, so this probably can't be anything serious. But you're cute, and I like you. I understand. I like the idea of getting to know you for however long or short I can. The one spring fling is coming your way. Spring fling is coming your way. Drink coffee in peace. Let's hope you don't need to help out more clumsy women. And with that, she disappeared with her book bag, giving me a little wave that made my heart melt. That night, I rang my sister Wendy and told her absolutely everything. Now playing Sawyer. Little did he know, they'd get married and have 2 fantastic kids. I'm glad I come by my awkwardness naturally. How about that? I wanted to jump in a story and rescue him from his awkwardness, but I would have made it even more awkward. I'm almost there for it though. Your dad was so cute that whole week he was in America. I couldn't go 2 minutes without him calling me about Faith, wondering if she really liked him back. I felt that way about my ex-girlfriend. Even when she made me an ice sculpture, I wondered if she was just being nice. What now? I think I need to hear that story. Anyway, Alan had dated girls before, but I never fallen quite this hard. I knew he found someone special. They dated long distance till she graduated, and the rest is history. I know you have things to do on your trip, but before you go, I have something for you. One of you rummages on his shelf for a box, opens it, and hands it to you. Music box? Are the little wooden guys supposed to be our family? Yes, if that boat is in his workshop, it's a gift for you too. I had hoped to give it to you in person when you were older. You turn a lever, and a gorgeous voice begins to sing in a jazzy tune. Is that... That's your mother, singing one of her favorite Gershwin songs for you. She went through so many recordings, trying to get it perfect. I, of course, never noticed any mistakes. Of the icing, baby, summer, autumn, winter, spring, baby. Without thinking, you find yourself singing along. You're my silver lining, you're my sky of blue. You want, what the fuck is that? Yolanda takes a deep breath, her eyes temporarily welling, even though she smiles from ear to ear. Your voice reminds me so much of hers. Your voice reminds me of hers so much. Thank you. I hope you made them proud. I can't speak for the dead, but in my eyes, you already have. That means so much. Thank you. Yeah, never thought I wanted to know anything about my birth parents, but now I'm glad I changed my mind. If there's anything more you want to know, let me text away. After hugs and promises to keep in touch, you and Dylan bid your on farewell for now. In that afternoon, should probably turn the PlayStation off. You and Dylan meet up with your friends at the hotel. Everyone crowds around you, demanding the whole story. Let me breathe for 2 seconds. I'll take all the details. I'm still processing. No breathing, no thinking, only storytelling. Spill the tea. Was she what you expected? Was she nice? Was her dog more adorable in person? No. You must have a whole new perspective on your family history now. If she was mean to you, I'll have your back. It was really comfortable. It felt like we'd known each other forever, even though we just met today. She was super welcoming and nice, and we have way more in common than I expected. We were both so scared, but it's no big deal at all. That's the best possible answer we could be hearing. I'm excited for you both. I'm excited for both of you. Oh, looks like she just tested us. It was lovely meeting you two earlier. Let's make sure to stay in touch. Oh my god, yes, oh my god, yes, same. You're super cool. Thank you for all the stories and snacks. One more thing I forgot. I have extra tickets to the football match today. Since I'm a fan, I don't want you to miss out before you leave. British football is a blast, even if you're not a sports fan. You two will have a great time. What? Oh my god, you're the best! What? How many tickets? Probably enough for you and your friends. They're yours since my friends and I can't go. I'll email a note for now, if you have free time. Yo, guys! I went and scored us tickets to today's soccer game. I'm glad you two were nerding out about this. I'm glad you two were nerding out about that this morning. It's not nerding for sports. Those are different things. Cut the sibling banter for 2 seconds here. You telling me your aunt got us tickets to the biggest match of the year? We have to go. I'm in. Sounds like a fun way to spend our last full day in London. So, what do you say? Bah. Better not be late. Sweet, I know you say yes. I think we're supposed to call it football here, though. Right, we're back on the way there. Football. I know, it sounds like a real word. You and your friends take the tube as close to the stadium as you can, then follow a rowdy crowd of fans a few blocks to the game. As you take your seats, you have to raise your voice to be heard of the roar of the cheering crowd. The game hasn't even started and everyone's already going absolutely nuts. If I become one of those stone-deaf grannies in the years to come, I'm blaming today. Look at the center of the pitch. The kickoff is happening. Spectate your hand as the players finally pass the ball to one another on the field, moving in tide-like waves with the ebb and flow of the action. This is quite a step above his soccer games, where all the children follow the ball and it'll be like swarm. That guy just headbutted the ball with his head at about 1,000 miles per hour. I wonder how many brain cells he sacrificed for that one move. The fans sit beside you go and boo loudly as the home team scores first goal. Rubbish! I prayed to my soccer. Fuck me. Rubbish! I prayed to my football shrine for nothing. Looks like we're sitting in your waiststand. Considering we're not even British, I guess it's fitting that we're here. Let's pretend we scored a goal. Let's pretend we scored a goal. Fans gradually leap to their feet and cheer wildly as the away team misses the penalty kick. They're going nuts even though they're losing. British self-deprecating humor at its finest. Screaming at the top of your lungs with a big group is like fun. Let's join in. Your friend's hurrah as a home team player receives a yellow card for his poor sportsmanship. Yeah! Right on! Guys, we should try to start a new chant. Oh, wait. To be in another country in China, USA, like, motherfucker. Ole, 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 ole. With each repetition, dozens of your neighbors add their voices to the chorus. Soon, the chant booms through the stadium so loudly you can feel the vibration in your bones. Wow, so I love Trans Thunder. I saw the revolution. The guys on the pitch are running so fast, the wind is sprinting across the field just once. It's a lot of running. The average football player runs 7 miles per game. Good grief, I would die. So, would you like it if I became that fit? I would die. I would die just thinking about that. I'm dying now. To fucking eat. If you're that strong, I definitely wouldn't complain. A buff, hot girlfriend who can bench press me? Yes, please. I should come home from London totally ripped. Hey Brian, what's a big silver now? Everyone would definitely think twice about taking you off if you couldn't suplex them. Dylan, any tips on beefing up? Protein powder. Lots of protein powder. Really done. That stuff tasted terrible. You gave up so fast. Sorry. None of my feelings for you are powerful enough to drive me through this protein shake fueled journey. I'm hurt. Try to press your cheek with a light kiss. There, how better. Don't decide it for yourself. Right. Right. I said I'm hurt and you're just gonna give me a little kiss on the cheek and determine that I'm all better now. Like, what? Don't go around declaring things. The players on the field continue to jockey for the ball. The guy pulls something out of a bag and hands you a plastic fork. No, the water's running on my fan. You know, I'm not near it to feel it anyways, but no, it's running on my fan. Gotta put more water in it. I bought this for us at the fruit stand on the way here. Buy at a football game? Is this like a hot dog equivalent here? Yeah, apparently it's traditional to eat these at British football games. You could think of it as a cousin to chicken pot pie. But wait, it's so savory. You just gotta enjoy the pie as it kicked off on the field goes away. The football comes flying towards the stands. Watch out! Wait, football. Oh right, it's soccer here. That's why he say it's soccer fan, but they're playing football. Right, got it. Watch out! Yeah, see, soccer ball in America, but football, UK. Got it. Wait, I knew that already, but I was distracted by the fact I'm sweating. Too hot to think. No, Sawyer. This guy draws himself in front of you to block the ball. It bunks him on her head and bounces to the floor at your feet. Ouch. You saved me. Okay, the guy who kicked that. Rest in peace, your brain cells. Rest in peace, your brain cells. That blood ones have killed scores of them. This guy, do you know who I am? I wouldn't get you just from that. I'm completely fine. Though there's definitely a bum full of where I got hit. It's like a temporary battle scar for your heroics. Quick, return the ball. The game can't go on without it. You can't keep it like in baseball? If you try that at a football game, people will call you a thief. Got it. I don't trust my arm strength. Do it, you do it. Biceps? More like biceps. Seriously, what into you find yourself hanging from the edge like in a disaster movie and you have to pull yourself up? You have no idea how funny this is at like 5:30 in the damn morning. Seriously, what are you gonna do if you find yourself hanging from the edge of a cliff like in an action movie and you have to pull yourself up? Cry, probably. say that. I can't say that with a straight face. How did he say that with a straight face? I can't say that with a straight face. just think it. You're holding on for dear life. You can't pull yourself up and you just start crying. you just hanging there. You're just hanging there and just start crying. Even though if your hands slip off, you can just fall and die. But you just start crying because you can't put yourself up. Without laughing. 3, 2. Cry, probably. Shaking her head, Dylan hurls the ball with all her might. It scores through the air and lands safely on the pitch. Success! Wait, that player just accidentally kicked it into the stands again. Well, not our problem anymore. The host guy close, feeding her another forkful of pie as the game resumes. Can't believe this didn't get spiked when that football smacked you. I can. It was so tasty. I was holding it like my life depended on it. If I knew I'd be treated like this, I'd get injured all the time. You two are also unbearably cute together. Excuse me as I sit here pilots and all my all on my lonesome. Okay, when I said this was like most boring chapter, it was just for that part leaving me on. This part was kind of funny. AJ, you know some reply too if you want. The player dribbles past the defender and shoots straight past the keeper. Like so dramatic, like look at me, all alone, but no pie. Oh woe me. Oh woe the day. Like AJ, you can have a piece. The player dribbles past the defender and shoots straight past the keeper. Look, the away team finally scored. I love you, number 8. Go, I could die on me now. Don't forfeit your life so easily. They haven't even won yet. The team is still tied. You just, but I heard a lady behind us swear to give up chocolate forever in exchange for 1 point. Wow, thanks, chocolateless lady. And her noble sacrifice would be obscure and possibly remembered with pity, depending on how this game ends. What's she gonna give it next? Camera? See, sure, definitely aim lower. Try Tootsie Rolls or something. What the? Okay. As long as it doesn't cut the recording, this is fine. Just don't stop recording. As I'm saying that, I'm looking at the time. Like, don't. Make sure it's still recording. Don't you stop. As the final seconds on the clock tick down, the away team shoots and scores again. Again, it's an upset victory. Oh boy, yes, go! Hallelujah, hallelujah! Ah, I'm screaming just because this energy is infectious. You know, if we just happened to sit with the home team's fans, this would have been a devastating loss. Let's smile down us today. Then. As far as I'm concerned, this game is a winner. After the hubbub has died down a bit, you and your friends approach the stadium and return to the hotel. Once I'm reading without my voice cracking and wham. Right early the next day. You roll your suitcase out of the elevator, have to say goodbye to your suite for the final time. Oh, fancy hotel robes. How I miss you. I'm not gonna miss Caleb snoring, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss you talking in your sleep, Michael. What I said in my dreams that night never leaves London. We all swear it. Your roommates wander over toward Gary, and you make your way to your usual friends. Students, please start making your way outside. Leave for the airport in 15 minutes. Rory, need a favor. May have brought a book that won't fit my backpack. I knew this day would come. Good thing I took 2 many suitcases now, huh? I don't feel ready to go back to real life yet. This trip has been a dream come true. I'd rather not wake up. Yeah, I didn't even think I wanted to act, but now I don't even want our show to end. Maybe we can just stay here forever But the hotel will let us sleep in the closet. I wish. I miss this place so much. It was so hard to get here, and it's ended already. It's already ending. I already missed the little hotel soaps being surrounded by talented actors. What if not? I already missed the little hotel soaps. They're so cute and fancy. My bathroom at home will be so empty without them. I must be a hero because I stole all of them. Yo, so did I. I'm not your mind though. 10 minutes till we leave. Thanks. 10. Clint, that's only for carrying time, not train times. This guy smiled at you, taking your hand and kissing your cheek. Knowing our lives, there's a lot more waking dreams in the future. Good point. You better get back in time to witness adventure. Prom. Which this trip could last forever. You grip your luggage handle and follow your friends outside. After the train ride to the airport, you sit with your friends at the gate, your jackets and carry-ons wet from the rain. I'm not ready to say goodbye to London. Neither am I, but we stayed until the last possible minute. We only have a couple of hours to get ready for prom after we land. I'm definitely not an issue in my book. Oh, late for prom, they might say. Heck yeah, we're there. Heck yeah, we are. You're tied up in Europe. Yeah, the rushing were worth it. You're right. We have a ton of stories for everyone when we get there. Maybe just starts a prom. Straight from competing in London to our dream prom. It's a non-stop adventure. Suddenly, you hear the intercom crack of life. Doo-doo. Attention passengers of flight 2501 to Cedar Cove. Due to weather conditions, your flight has been delayed indefinitely. I actually don't know if you heard that because I have my hand over the mic, so I don't know if you heard that. Attention passengers of flight 2501 to Cedar Cove. Due to weather conditions, your flight has been delayed indefinitely. Our new departure time is unknown, and we do not know how long the storm will last. Thank you for your cooperation. Unknown. If we don't leave soon, we're going to miss prom. That's not my high school story. You're stuck in London with no way home. We get your perfect prom. Goodbye.